Folks, it's officially week 9 of the college football season. Let's get right down to it. Thursday night game, we got Stanford at Oregon State. Stanford is a 21.5 point favorite. Over-under is 59.5. I'm going to say keep it under that for the over-under. I think Stanford wins by probably like 14, 17 points, but not the full 21.5. So I think Stanford wins outright, but give the point spread to Oregon State. Tulane taking on Memphis. Memphis only a 10.5 point favorite. Over under 65. Go over that. I think it's going to be a high scoring game, but I do think Memphis can win by at least 11 points. So go with them to win outright and pick the point spread. Nothing too crazy going on there. Wisconsin at Illinois. Wisconsin obviously a 26 point favorite. Over under is 49. I'm going to say go above that for the over-under. And as far as scoring 26 points, because for them to get 26 points, it's going to be like a blowout. It's going to be like 48-3. And Illinois is not a good team. All right, you know what? I'll buy it. I'll go with it. I'll give them the full 26 points. It should be a blowout. So Wisconsin wins. They cover the spread. Nothing to worry about there. Miami taking on North Carolina. Miami is a 20 point favorite. Over under 52.5. I'm going to say keep it above that. And yeah, I think Miami can win by 20 points. The Tar Heels are not a good team at all. So yeah, that seems pretty reasonable for me. Oklahoma State at West Virginia. West Virginia is a 7.5 point dog. The over under is 73.5 points. This is a tough one. I almost want to go with the upset here, but well, I'm going to keep it under 73.5 for the over-under for sure. But yeah, I think Oklahoma State, they've had some very close games of late, but I think they can rebound and win by at least 9 points here. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys to win outright, and they'll cover the spread. So there's that. All right, folks, are you ready for it? Are you ready? This is it. This is going to be my patented upset of the week. We've got Georgia at Florida. It's being played in Jacksonville, the neutral side, even though it's actually in the state of Florida. Not sure how that's neutral, but whatever. UGA is a 14 point favorite. The over-under is 43.5. I'm going to say keep it slightly above, and I'm going to go with Florida to win outright. So definitely take the points. And I think even if UGA does win, it's not going to be by 2 touchdowns. It's going to be a very close game. So either way, you make some money on this one. So I think Florida wins the game just completely. But even if they don't, you know, you got a really healthy spread there. They should cover that. You make money regardless. All right, TCU at Iowa State. Any other week, this would probably be my upset of the week. But of course, I think the Florida beating Georgia is the bigger one. Yeah, I do expect Iowa State to win this one. They're listed as a 7 point underdog. Over under is 51. Tell you right now, go above that because these teams can score a lot of points. It's going to be like a 70 point tally at the end of the day. And yeah, pretty basic. Go with Iowa State. Give them the point spread. I think they went outright. So, given a 7 point cushion, that'll do you just nice on your bank account. Michigan State at Northwestern. Northwestern, not really a pushover here. They're only a 2.5 point favorite for Michigan State. Over under is 40.5. I think it'll be over, and I think Michigan State can win by at least a touchdown. So, yeah, they'll cover the spread easy. Nothing to worry about there. North Carolina State taking on Notre Dame, which is probably the second biggest and best looking match of the entire week of college football. Over-under is 60.5. I think it's going to be slightly under that because these teams can play defense when they have to. Notre Dame's a 7.5 point favorite. It's their house. This is a tough one because whoever wins this one, I don't know, they could make a run for the playoffs depending on how things shake out. Tough one. Tough. The problem is I don't like the fact that you give Notre Dame 7.5 points. I think they will win this game, but I think it's going to be way closer than that. They're going to be like 3 or 2 points. So just play it safe. We're going to go with Notre Dame to win outright, but I'm going to take North Carolina State to cover the spread. They should win, so go with North Carolina State and invest the money wisely after you win it because you're going to. All right, Penn State, Ohio State. Probably the biggest game we've had of the college football season so far this year. Whoever wins this one, probable national playoff contender. Whoever loses, not even going to make the Big Ten championship. So it's a huge game. Ohio State at home. 7-point underdog. No, wait, 7-point favorite. My bad. Over-under is 56.5. Keep it under. Yeah, I'm going to go with Penn State to win by exactly 7. I mean, nothing too noteworthy there. I just think it's going to be a close game and then win by a touchdown. That's all I got. Nothing more to say. UCLA at Washington. Washington's a 17-point favorite. Over-under is 59.5. I'm going to say keep it under. I think Washington wins, but not by 17 points, more like 13-14. So I go with UCLA to cover the spread. Houston at South Florida. Another upset here. I think Houston wins this when they finally knock South Florida off the ranks of the unbeaten. USF an 11-point favorite. Over-under is 57.5. Go under that for the over-under. And take Houston to win outright. And definitely take the point spread. Duke at Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's a 15.5-point favorite. Over-under is 48. I'm going to say go under that. And I think Virginia Tech wins by... Well, they'll win by more than 16 points. So they cover the spread easy. Georgia Tech at Clemson. Clemson's a 14.5-point favorite. The over-under is 49.5. If this game was being played in Atlanta, I'd go Georgia Tech, but I think Clemson rebounds here, and they should win. But will they win by 14.5 points? That's the thing. All right, well, anyway, keep it under 49.5 points. Should be a low-scoring affair. And I think Clemson wins, but they win by 10 points, so take Georgia Tech to cover the spread. Can't stress that enough. All right, Texas Tech at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a 19.5-point favorite. Over-under 73. I'm going to say keep it under that. And I think Oklahoma wins, but only win by 7 points. So again, go with Texas Tech to cover the spread. Washington State at Arizona. Yeah, I'm going to call another upset on this one. I think Arizona wins this one. Washington State's a 3-point favorite. Over-under 64.5. Keep it under that. And just give the point spread to Arizona. And lastly, USC taking on Arizona State. You know what? I didn't do my shoe-in of the week. Oh man, that's disappointing. So I guess this will be my shoe-in of the week. I guess I have no choice. USC taking on Arizona State. USC is a 3-point favorite. Over-under is 58. They're going to keep it under 58, and USC wins. They'll win by like 7 or 10 points. So take USC to win. You know, their season's pretty much over, so now that's fine for pride. I think they'll go out there and they'll make an example at Arizona State. They get our hopes up just to be dashed again next year. All right. Those are my Week 9 college football predictions. As always, we have to make this as a predicate that we here, if this may or may not be a satire, we do not believe or condone illegal gambling. Instead, we think you should take all of that money and invest in the stock market where you have fewer safeguards, you have less of a chance to recoup your money, and you can destroy your entire financial predicament a whole lot faster in one fell swoop. Just a suggestion. Alright, well those are my picks. Feel free to take them, don't take them. I'll be seeing you on the field Saturday, and you know what? Championship season's almost here. Coming up shortly. Can't wait to see what happens.